Hey you guys, Steve Whipple, that's me for WHIPFIT, coming to you with a very different type of video message than I usually do. You all know I'm a huge advocate of positive affirmations and telling yourself you can do something and, not being guided by fear, things like that. And I can say it, sometimes I'm not the best at doing it. And, sometimes it's nice to get other people's feedback because my thought process is mine, but it doesn't mean it's always the best one or even the right one. So I'm coming to you guys. What do you do to stop having a bad day? I want to know because I'm failing at this concept badly. I love to, not I love, but apparently it would seem that I would love. Once I have a bad day, I love holding on to it. Not that I do love it, but I just don't have a way to undo it. The coping skills that I should have really equal none. I have no coping skills. I only have what I learned, when I was 7 years old or whatever, as a fat, unpopular, invisible gay kid, and that was to go to my room and wait for it to pass, and it would take a few days, but I could do that because it was just me by myself. That doesn't work anymore because I have wonderful people around me at work, at home, in the universe, and I can't just shut down until I decide I feel better. And that's what I do. I walk around all day long having a bad day. I interact with people knowing that I'm having a bad day for whatever reason, and then that builds on my bad day, and then things happen that make me feel like I'm a failure, or I have self-doubt, or I just want to go to bed, and so I go to bed early, and then the next morning I get up and that feeling of ugh is still there, which makes me not want to go to the gym. So none of that works for me anymore. Not that it ever did, but it's what I used to do, but I don't want to anymore. So please comment, give me your feedback, honest answers about how do you stop a bad day. I'm flawed just like everybody else, and I tell myself, oh, it's okay to have this bad day, or oh, I don't feel like it right now. But what if there's something I can do that can take a bad day from being a bad day of just a full day or days into just a few minutes or seconds even to change my perspective, because that's what I want. I don't want to have any bad days, and maybe that's in my power, but I'm absolutely in my own way right now, and I've been having a bad few days where I just feel like I'm failing at things, like I'm comparing myself to like where I think I should be in life, and that's ridiculous because my life is wonderful, but I think we all go through it on some level. And I have to tell you, I've re-recorded this message more than maybe any other message I've ever attempted to do because I'm so uncomfortable right now talking about this and asking for advice, because I'm supposed to not feel this way. Not that, see, I can't even explain it. Like, you would just think that I'm a little bit more evolved than this when it comes to things, and I'm not. And maybe the big secret is none of us are. So that's why sharing with each other is, I think, so important, because if I could have my own capability of doing this, I would have already. So I need somebody else's. You know what I mean? I need someone else's input to help me. And it's real, and I go through periods where I feel it for a few days and then it goes away, but it's always kind of there, and I'm always letting my environment decide if I'm going to have a good or bad day. The environment decides for me, and I don't want that anymore. I want to decide for myself. So go for it. Do it. I don't even know how to end this message because I don't even know, because I'm so like uncomfortable with it. So I'm just gonna say thank you if you have any suggestions, and then that's it. Okay, that's it.